few things. Since this is my childhood home and my parents' home, first of all, thank you, Dale and David, Mom and Dad, for letting us use this space for this concert. We have blankets right inside the sliding door, so if you get cold, just you can get up and go get whatever you need. Just don't worry about, interrupting the vibes. The vibes they're solid. You don't have to worry about it. There's also there are bathrooms indoors. Okay, yes, someone got the Snuggie. Sorry, guys. Snuggie is taken. You get to fight for it.
Hey, I won that in a best pajamas contest, so it's a very special garment.
Also a cage match. And there's soup inside that my mother made. There's some delicious soup if you're cold and you want some soup. And that's
now
it.
we're going to show you how to put your seatbelts on. What about that?
Oh, yeah.
That's the second set.
The unlikely event of turbulence. as a duo. Before we decided to be a band, we were jamming in the park. Should we be a band.
And it's on the album. Alright, let's do it.
Those Plymouth girls are fine. They put their heart right in your hand. Those Plymouth boys are able-bodied sailors to a man. I'll haul down my sails where the bays run together, bide away my days in the hills of Ireland. Just can't try her in a trawler. Those Bay of Biscay swells will roll your head from off your shoulder. I'll haul down my sails where the bays run together, bide away my days in the hills of Ireland. I'll haul down my sails where the bays run together, bide away my days in the hills of Ireland. They're strong across the shoulder. Don't give a man advice and they don't want to cook his dinner. I'll haul down my sails where the days run together, bide away my days in the hills of Ireland. Winter's driving crazy, the fishing's hard and slow. You're a damn fool if you stay, but there's no better place to go. I'll haul down my sails where the bays run together, bide away my days in the hills of Ireland. I'll haul down my sails where the bays run together, bide away my days, hills of Ireland.
Luckily for you guys, I have to tune one more time.
You know what? I say we do a show where neither one of us tunes at all the whole time. That's my next bold stance.
Oh, that will be
Two good
exciting.
shows. No tuning. No one's allowed to tune. In fact, if you tune, you're out.
I think Yoko Ono did that.
Yeah.
And then turn the volume way
Oh,
up
no.
and we'll all just dance
We got to just play a contra dance outside, outdoors, and it was really beautiful and lovely. People were dressed up in really, really gorgeous clothing and set up like a lovely picnic at Victory Park. And it was so fun to play music outside and see people dancing outside. It really does feel like you're kind of getting transported back in time and seeing that. And then it does get very cold. Was it all worth it? And it is. It's always worth it. You can pretend that our teeth chattering is the bones. The Irish bones or the Bowron.
Take me a picture of it.
I'm going to tell you guys something that you already know because I can't stop talking about it. But we have an album coming out. Yeah, finally. And much like everything else else in the whole world, it's really expensive to make an album. So we had this concert obviously because it's really cool to play a house show and we wanted to play with you guys, and we haven't played for a long time, but also we are trying to raise money for this album. So where we're at right now is we have been able to pay our musicians, and what comes next is we need...
And our engineer too.
And our engineer.
Studio.
Yes. So what we need is to raise enough money to get merch and CDs and potentially, if we're being ambitious, and we are, money to be able to book shows in other places like New York or Boston or Zizix.
Ah.
Yeah.
IKEA.
So
That's what. Sorry. That's typically there's a song called "Dirty Old Town," and if we play that, people will get offended if you choose their town.
it doesn't matter what it is. There's always someone there.
So Zizek seems safe, but
It's pretty safe.
I've just seen the look on this guy's face.
They
Waiting
don't.
for Zizek's football, he got his high school
Zizix, yeah.
Zizek's jersey on.
The Zizix
Anyway, you were saying.
guys. Anyway, so basically, we've got a tip jar up here, which I know can be daunting because then you have to come up in front of everyone and flash money. But there's also a money jar back by the Bird of Paradise behind everyone. And it's called a donation place. And someone named it, not me or Liam, I don't know who named it, but it's the donation place. And you can write checks or put cash in. And during the second half, I will put out my Venmo. It's just that I didn't have time to write that down. But so that is what we're doing here, is raising money for our album, and we're very grateful that you guys are here to help us do that.
shining bright. Storm come up and the trees come down. Tell the boys I was water bound. Water bound on a stranger's shore. River rising to my door. Carried my home to the field below. Water come nowhere to go. No one knows I was there at all. my tracks. The river's long and the river's wide. Meet your boys on the other side. So say my name and don't forget that the water still ain't at me yet. I ain't nothing but a foundry road, water bound and I can't get home.
Oh, nice. I like the tuner that you play. Yeah, nice. Okay, I only have one tuning joke, and a lot of people have heard it before.
Wait, some of us haven't. Wait for the play.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, I think the play needs to hear it. How do you make a tissue dance?
A little boogie in it.
Put a little boogie in it. That's right. Lady with the scarf in the back who I don't know. How would she know the answer to the joke? It's the only joke I know.
I think every time you tell that joke, someone angrily shouts it from the back of the room.
I will. you dance. But now you guys are gonna have a tuning joke for when you guys do a gig, which is we've got some people. We've got gigging musicians here, which is very cool. We've got a lot of musicians here, and we've got a lot of dancers and people who support the arts, who are all very important to us.
Alright, I think it is time for polkas.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Feel good about that?
Yeah, no, I feel great. The first polka is called Trip to Dingle, which I think is cute.
It's a real place.
It's a real place, so no offense to Dingle. But your name is cute. So good. You said no?
I can play polka. Is it 58 degrees? How cold is it right now? Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Actually got to play one of those polkas in Alaska. So
Yes, we did. It was amazing.
we're at where it was actually not colder.
It was not colder than it is right now. Once again, we have blankets in the house, and also bathrooms in the house, and soup.
All right. Shall we?
We all got drunk in Dublin City, fall down, you believe. We got drunk in Moore's the Biddy, fall down, Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down, you believe. We are bound for America, fall down, Billy O'Shea. We lay ourselves down on the Rogerson's Quay, fall down, you Billy. And when we woke up, we were out to sea, fall down, Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down, you Billy. We are bound for America, fall down, Billy O'Shea. Well, we're no sailors, Captain dear, fall down, you Billy. And I'm feeling happy to reef or steer, fall down, Billy O'Shea. Captain says I've a cure for that, fall down, you Billy. Here for a start is a toasted cat, fall down, Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down, you Billy. We are bound for America, fall down, Billy O'Shea. Well, he sent him up to the topmast yard, fall down, you Billy. When he hit the deck, he took it hard, fall down, Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down, you Billy. We are bound for America, fall down, Billy O'Shea. Well, we loaded him over the side of the rail, fall down, you Billy. And we wrapped him up in the canvas sail, fall down, Billy O'Shea. Over the side and down he goes, farewell, Billy. He's gone to Davy Jones with a stitch through his nose, farewell, Billy O'Shea. Farewell, 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 me Billy. We are bound for America, fall down, Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down, me Billy. We are bound for America, fall down, Billy O'Shea.
is a great song and a very fun tune. I think it's fair to say it's a very happy sounding song for anyone who's heard that for the first time, or maybe even for the multiple-th time. But the Irish have a way of making a very sad or frustrating thing sound like kind of a jaunty tune. So that is one of my favorite, most beautiful melodies about getting press ganged into the army by the the British Navy, basically. So yeah, it's a great tune. It's a lovely song. But it's kind of a rebel song,
It's
kind
a
of
bummer song.
the jauntiest rebel song you'll hear tonight. Sticking with this kind of nautical theme, we'll do one called Kitty Lie Over.
What I do is set it again. Creepers are dug and the frost is all over. Kitty lie over, close to the wall. How would you like to be married to a soldier? Kitty lie over, close to the wall. What would you do if you married a soldier? What would I do but follow his gun? If he died in the ocean, what would I do but marry again? Bacons are boiled and the herring is roasted. Kitty lie over, close to the wall. You to be drunk and I to be sober. Kitty lie over, close to the wall. What would you do if the kettle boiled over? What would I do but fill it again? How with the clover, what would I do but set it again? Turkeys are dug and the frost is all over. Kitty lie over, close to the wall. You to be drunk and I to be sober. Kitty lie over, close to the wall.
house if you want to come over.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone knows you.
Was that God? Who are you talking to?
Yes.
God comes over.
Yeah.
It did, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna take a very short break. We'll light up these propane heater things.
Yes. We're gonna heat
Blast
this
it
up.
with some heat,
Yeah.
and then we'll get to it. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, we'll leave you with this one. short break and we'll be right back. I'll say this.
Donation place. I put my Venmo on the chair as well. So you can send that to me, and then for full transparency, when you send me a Venmo, what I do is I donate that money to the Indiegogo, so everything donated reflects. So whatever we get tonight, we're gonna try. We only have 2 days left on the Indiegogo, because many of you might know there was some weird thing where the system was down for 2 weeks, 3 weeks actually. So we lost 3 weeks on our campaign. It's okay, we're figuring it out, and so now I'm taking everything that you guys give so graciously and generously, and we're so grateful. I'm gonna put it on the Indiegogo so all of your donations reflect what we have earned. And if we can't do that by the time the Indiegogo closes, we will still post the absolute final amount that we got from this particular thing. So thank you once again. We're so grateful. We have our cute little tip jar, and we've got our donation place. Yeah, we're just so grateful. Thank you so much for coming and donating and wearing little blankets.
All right, here's track 1 of the opera.
first set. So we just didn't want to tell it to you guys. There's a little secret song in there, and hopefully when you guys hear the album,
You can
you'll
think about
recognize
it later.
You're like, which one? Who was it? Who was it? I'm thinking about it. Never. Okay. Yes. Okay, so, I just want to know if anyone can guess how many strings are on stage right now. And I don't mean string instruments, I mean like
And we
the
will donate
strings
all the
on
money
the
in that basket to
and-
that person.
No. Quote. But there's no prize, but like
Forget it.
like this, like not like string, but yeah. Anyway, does anyone think they know? Do you know? Does anyone know?
Yeah. How many do you, is that sounds great. Yeah, does that sound good to you?
Who got it? 22?
I have no idea. We did not plan this bit.
If you said 22, I did the math in my head really fast. Sam Marino. That's funny for 3 people here other than me. 22 goes to Liam's mom.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's no prize. It doesn't matter. We'll give you a nice big hug.
Well, that's as good an intro to this song as any. This is a drinking song.
All right.
I've been a moonshiner for 17 long years. I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. I'll go to some hollow and set up my stool, and I'll sell you a gallon for $10 bill. Then I'll go to the barroom and drink with my friends, where the women can follow to see what I spend. God bless them pretty women, I wish one was mine, 'cause their breath is as sweet as the dew on the vine. Give me food when I'm hungry, give me drink when I'm dry, $1 when I'm hard up, religion when I die. If this old world's a bottle, then life's but a dram. When the bottle is empty, it sure ain't worth a damn. I've been a moonshiner for 17 long years. I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. I'll go to some hollow and set up my stool, and if the whiskey don't I don't know.
On this album, we overdubbed a couple of things because I could not play all three of these instruments at the same time. So,
I know he doesn't have more arms hiding in the vest.
yeah, it's the next Indiegogo.
More arms for Liam.
Buy me more arms. So it's nice to get to try a couple of these different pairings between the mandolin, bouzouki, and the guitar.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a bouzouki. I've had a couple people ask me what that instrument is, and yeah, it's an Irish bouzouki built in Ireland by Joe Foley, an aging luthier who's in his 80s now, so he's not really putting these out much longer anymore. For much longer. So get your Joe Foley bouzouki's now. I don't know where I was going with that. But it's a very special instrument. We're doing one more on the mandolin and the fiddle for you. This one's called Tuttles and Reeling on the Boxes.
Oh my god. Wait till you hear the next one. Whoa.
Boy, that balcony's noisy tonight.
Pinnacle.
Oh, is that it?
Oh, we're gonna do 2 more times. Can you hear me? Can you hear my voice?
We can.
Sorry, I'm trying to communicate with this. I think it's the crow that lives in our backyard. Sometimes I come over here and I practice and I go, stop it! All right. quick story about that tune before we do another tune. One time we were playing at this bar, some of you have been there, it's called R.T. Rogers. And in the middle of our set, Liam broke a guitar string, and it was the second one. Like, he broke one right before intermission, right? Or whatever, the break. And then at the beginning, he immediately broke another one. And so I was like, okay, I'll play Eagle's Whistle, just a waltz you just heard. And so, like, he goes outside into the parking lot and changes his strings, and I'm like playing a waltz by myself, which was like, it's, you know, it was good. And then Liam comes back in. Sorry, I didn't run this by you that I can tell this story. And then he comes back in, he sits down, so sorry, bad word alert. He sits down and goes, shit! Because he had left like his phone in the hatchback of the car and like potentially crushed his phone. He didn't, but it was just like, I should have said that before the waltz, so you could have imagined like fourth time around Liam shrieking. But that's the Eagle's Whistle.
So how I remember the story is after gallantly playing rhythm and melody on the guitar and breaking maybe two strings.
Beautifully.
I changed the string really quickly, yes, and in my haste I had put...
It was unreal, it was so good.
Put my phone in right between, yes, where a trunk or a hatchback does slam completely shut. And I... yeah, ran in, and my contribution musically and spatially was screaming a swear word.
It was the Eagle's Whistle.
Yeah. No, that's pretty accurate.
Are you doing this song?
I think so. Yeah. I think I can do it.
We saw Hosier do this song on YouTube one time. But it's genuinely, he's Irish and he's amazing. Genuinely so.
Let your cracks in newspapers get caught in their capers about curing the vapors, the scratch and the gout. With their miracle potions, their spirits and lotions, upholding the notions they might have put out. Who can tell the true physic to all that's pathetic, and pitch to the devil cramp, colic and spleen? And you'll know it, I think, if you take a big drink with your mouth on the brink of a jug of poteen. So stick to the crater, the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys. Oh, what botheration, no dose in the nation can give consolation like poteen, me boys. As a youth in my cradle, my nurse with her ladle was filling my mouth with a notion of pap. When a drop from her bottle dropped into my throttle, I stumbled and capered clean out of her lap. On the floor I was crawling and screaming and bawling, till my mother and father were called to the fore. All sobbing and sighing, they thought I was dying, but soon found I only was dying for more. So stick to the crater, the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys. Oh Lord, how they chuckle if babes in their truckle they only could suckle from poteen, me boys. In my youthful aggression, in times of depression, my childhood impression still clung to my mind. And at school or at college, the basis of knowledge I never could gulp till with whiskey combined. And as older I'm growing, time's ever bestowing on Erin's potation a flavor so fine. And howe'er they may lecture on Job and his nectar, itself is the only true liquid divine. So stick to the crater, the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys. Oh Lord, it's the right thing for courting and fighting, there's not so exciting as poteen, me boys. Come guess me this riddle, what beats pipes and fiddle, what's hotter than mustard and milder than cream? What best wets your whistle, what's clearer than crystal, what's sweeter than honey and stronger than steam? What can make the lame walk, what will make the dumb talk? The elixir of life and philosopher's stone. And what helped Mr. Runnell to dig the Thames Tunnel? Now wasn't it whiskey from old Inishowen? So stick to the crater, the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys. Oh Lord, it's no wonder if lightning and thunder weren't made from the plunder of poteen, me boys.
that was our last song. Maybe we should have said that, but that was our last song.
Bravo!
But you know what? Even more so cool. I love doing this. We should do it again. Let's do this again sometime.
Do moonshine.
But once again, the donation place is over yonder. We also have a tip jar here. If you go to bars and you like tipping bands, you can pretend like you're in a bar tipping a band. So we've got those. My Venmo is written out on the chair, and just once again, like, thank you so much, and thank you to my parents. Thank you to my mom for making maybe 10 gallons of soup. That's amazing. From her dream. And yeah, thank you guys so much.
One more. Encore.
The next one will be on the album.
That's great. You had it framed perfectly.
What?
You had it framed beautifully.
Oh, yeah.
No, really
I
nice.
only wish that the microphone was just a little bit more out of her face.
Right. Man, you do a nice job.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh.